Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly winery update. I'm Amanda, and thank you so much for joining me. We have a lot of fun stuff to talk about this evening. But first things first, if you guys are drinking something delicious, let me know in the comments section with what you are sipping on tonight. I have my giant, I don't give a sip glass out. Fun fact, this can hold an entire bottle of wine. It does not have an entire bottle of wine in it right now. You could maybe say this glass is half full, but I've got my I don't give a sip with the Antler Shed Red blend in it right now. Soon I will be talking about a new red blend that will be hitting the shelves here in April that I am really excited to tell you guys about. So we've got some fun things to talk about. If you're drinking something good, let me hear about it. And it's okay if you're just drinking water too. That's good. We gotta do that from time to time. Stay hydrated. I have both. I've got water. I know last week I'm feeling better. I've been having a cold for the last week or so, and last week I had like a little coughing fit during the live. That was a great time. So fingers crossed. I've got all the beverages right here, so we can stay live without any coughing and eye-watering fun part of having a cold. Ooh, Angie's drinking the March wine of the month, Limonada Rosa. I was in the back earlier checking the stock on Limonada Rosa because it seems to be flying off the shelves and it is already getting pretty low, especially considering it's only the 22nd of March. And so we still have like another week of March for wine club pickups and everything. And so you guys tell me what you think. Should we keep this one around, especially for like spring and summer? Because spring like just started. So I think we might need to make another tank of this Limonada Rosa if it's almost gone. I don't know. I don't know if we'll see it in April if we don't make more. So this is Christian says yes, keep it. Okay. Well, let me know what you guys think. Christian, of course, is going to say yes. I know she loves it. So if you guys want us to make more, we can get that mixed up and going. Laura says she thinks we should make more. So stay tuned. But right now, the current Limonada Rosa batch, I would say it's almost like a low stock warning because it's getting down there. But especially considering it's only March 22nd and there's still a lot of wine club members who need to pick up. I know that's a fact. While we're talking about it, let's bring up this beautiful bottle. I love the label on this one. Again, it's so like spring, summery. If you haven't tried Limonada Rosa, I will give you a quick little. Limonada Rosa is Italian for pink lemonade, and that's kind of what it is, but not. It's a wine, a fruit wine, because it's raspberry wine with a white wine and lemon added. So it's fruity and refreshing. It's delicious. So that is our March wine of the month. That has been a big hit. Then real quick, I'll bring up our Lucky Leprechaun March cocktail of the month that's still pouring. It's another glittery drink that is also very delicious. So we've got the Lucky Leprechaun available for the next week as well. Then something that just came back as of today. Drum roll. That's my drum roll. Oh, good. I didn't think that through. I'm surprised my dogs didn't bark. The slushies are back. So they went away for a little bit, but they are ready to get the patio party started. And this week we are kicking things off with the blue raz and strawberry. So we had a little gender reveal party that inspired this week's flavors, and we stuck with it. So we've got slushies back in the house, and starting it out with these the blue raz. I swear that has to be the most popular slushy flavor. I think part of it is because of the fun blue color, and it reminds me of back in the day going to like the roller rink or arcade or whatever and getting the blue raspberry slushies there. Only this is the fun adult version because it's made with wine. So we've got blue raspberry and strawberry. One of my questions is always, will they mix? My vote is yes. I think these will mix very well together and would look fun too, having the pink and blue swirls. So come on in this weekend and fill up on slushies because they're back. The other thing you got to remember to do this week is vote on the bottle bracket tournament. We've already made our way, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I am a lot. That today was the last day of the first round. I could be wrong. It could have been yesterday. But we are on to our next round. We've got the winners. Not too shocking. The days of the week are a lot of the big winners that we've got going. So again, it's not surprising the different days of the week. So the bottle bracket tournament's going to be going on here for the next few weeks. So make sure to visit our page and vote for your favorites. It'll be interesting. We have some newcomers on the roster this year, and I don't know if I've seen like how they did, but my money is on some of those newcomers could make it pretty far. A lot of people, Black Diamond, Rainy Day, those haven't been on the bracket before, but they're new this year, and I think they're going to be a big hit. So make sure to get your votes in every day on Facebook and Instagram, and have some fun with it. So we've got bottle bracket going on. Deb says blue raspberry is so good. Mixed with strawberry is pretty good too. Oh, Angie said bring back beach in a bottle. I know that beach in a bottle went pretty quick. That was a popular one too. We've had some good wines of the month lately. Okay, so bottle bracket tournaments going on. Now let's get into the actual events that are going on this week. We've got some great stuff every day. Today was the only just normal business day. The rest of the week, we've got a jam-packed calendar starting tomorrow with our redo book club. We had to cancel the original date, or rather reschedule the original date because Mother Nature dumped a nice snow and or ice storm on us that night. So the book club will be meeting finally tomorrow night on 6 p.m. to discuss The Witching Hour by Anne Rice. I'm excited to see what they have to say about this book because it's incredibly long. It's over 1,000 pages. So hopefully they enjoyed those 1,000 pages. So we've got book club tomorrow night, Thursday. Then Friday, our friends from the Milton Area Youth Center will be stopping by for the second Wino Bingo of March. So you guys, by now, I'm sure you know the drill for Wino Bingo. Starts at 6 p.m. The nonprofit, they will definitely go through all the amazing things that they do. Although this one, I would say the name kind of says it all. It's the Milton Area Youth Center. So they put on a lot of programs for youth in the Milton area. Like I said, the name says it all, but they're going to be there. And so we would love for you guys to come and join us for Wino Bingo and support their amazing organization. So we've got them coming Friday at 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, we are going to be open, 11 to 7, business as usual. So if you don't have tickets for the murder mystery, have no fear. You can still come to the winery all day long and have a great time. However, at 7, we're kicking everybody out unless they got a ticket for the show, because we've got a murder mystery dinner kicking off at 7:30. And this is the second night of our Schitt's Creek themed murder mystery. I'm really excited. I think the last Schitt's Creek murder mystery was my husband's birthday, and so I was celebrating his birthday with him, and so I wasn't at the murder mystery, but this Saturday I will be. So, and I love the TV show Schitt's Creek. I love the murder mystery, so I'm really looking forward to this Saturday night. And so, I almost got away with no coughing this time, but okay. So we've got murder mystery this Saturday. It is sold out. I do have news, though. I'm going to jump to it while we're talking about murder mysteries, that the April tickets are live for our prom themed murder mystery. So that is going to be happening on the 8th and the 29th, which I learned today that I need to put like the Milton community calendar in my calendar book so that I know what's going on outside of the winery. I tend to live in a little winery bubble, not gonna lie. And so it turns out on April 29th, it's the real Milton prom too. So kind of a funny coincidence. I mean, obviously we went with the prom theme since it tis the season, but the actual Milton High School prom is on April 29th too. So if you are a parent with a kiddo who's going to prom, I think that you should, the murder mystery is not till 7:30. Get your kiddos pictures and send them off to their prom, and you get dressed up too and come to the winery for our prom murder mystery. And it just goes 7:30 to like 9:30ish. So you'll still be home in time to make sure those kids are home in time. Or if you're like me and you don't have kids going to prom, but love the idea of dressing up. Sadly, I know that my prom dress will not fit. That was a few years ago. And so thankfully, I have some other like bridesmaids dresses and some other options that I'll be looking into for these dates. But it's going to be a great excuse to get dressed up, have a nice dinner, and there might be a murder or two, though, so you got to be careful. It's going to be a good time. Okay, so back to stuff that we got going on this week. I got sidetracked with the excitement of murder mysteries. This week on Sunday, we are easing into our live music schedule. We've got a full schedule coming soon, but we're kicking things off here for spring with our friend Brooke Nunn. It's been a little while. Well, we haven't really had music at the winery in a while, and it's definitely been a few months since Brooke Nunn has performed at the winery. So I'm really excited to see her and watch her perform at the winery again. It's gonna be fun. So we've got Brooke coming to the winery on Sunday from 2 to 4. Okay, the following week, I think there were a lot of tickets for this one today, so this one could be getting critically low, if not sold out. Comedy always sells out, so how it's not sold out is beyond me, but the comedy night tickets, last I looked, you could still get some. So that's going to be next Thursday, March 30th. The woman that's on the far right, she's on my right. Hopefully she's on your right too. She was actually featured on Comedy Central. So Christian showed me some clips from like her on Comedy Central and stuff, and she is hilarious. So I'm very excited to see her. She's got a couple of other great comedians coming on. You guys all know by now how funny Christian is, and so it's going to be a great show. We've got that going on Thursday night next week after hours at 7:30. So you got to get a ticket, and maybe one of these days I'll share some of my jokes. I feel like I had a pretty good one this week. I went out to the front yard, and earlier my husband had said, "Hey, I'm going to poop scoop the yard." And I went out to the yard and he did not do that. So I'm like, the yard says, looks like we're both full of, I'm going to say crap, but I used the real word. So that's my dad joke of the week. Husband says, I'm a poop scoop the yard. The yard says, looks like we're both full of crap. There'll be better comedians on the show. Don't worry. All right. Then on next week, Friday, we're bringing back the regular trivia, good old fashioned pub trivia. That's going to be on March 31st at 6 p.m. The Disney trivia was, of course, a big hit. And so we had a very packed house, but the pub trivia is always a great time too. So we're going to be doing just good old fashioned pub trivia on March 31st at 6 p.m. So come and join us for that next week. The other thing, so next week, I can't believe it is going to be April next weekend, but I got to start thinking of some good April Fool's jokes, just thinking about all this. Now I'm getting real excited. All right, but next week, April 2nd, so Sunday, I am very excited for this. It is our first ever Easter egg hunt that is going to be at the vineyard. I will say I was out there today walking around outside. If you have rain boots or any kind of like good shoes that are good for mud, I would very highly recommend bringing your muddy boots and stuff, because the vineyard is the ground's a little soft. So heads up there. Then after we do our fun little egg hunt at the vineyard, we are all going to make our way over to the winery where we can indulge in brunch. And we've got a beautiful lineup of mimosa flights that you could add on to your ticket. So tickets are live right now. You can do either just brunch, or you can go, we called it VIP because who doesn't want to be VIP, and add on that tasty mimosa flight right onto your ticket. That way we know, okay, they're coming. They want the brunch with a fancy mimosa flight, so we can get your wine ready. When you walk in that door, you get that flight much sooner than later. So we've got the mimosa flights. I love mimosa flights and brunch. That is my jam. It's going to be amazing. And Easter egg hunt. Back when I was a kid, I have a lot of cousins, and my aunt would always host a big Easter egg hunt. I already asked her for the hookup. I'm like, I need all your Easter eggs. We gotta go all out here. So she's helping out with that, and I'm gonna have to ask her for her expertise. Like, okay, what else do I need? You are the Easter egg hunt master. Give me your wisdom. So maybe I can rope her into helping, and so that we can have the best Easter egg hunt ever. So get your tickets now. I can see this one selling out. I know like our little ticket printer that we've got in the back area, I saw a lot of Easter egg brunch ones on there. So heads up, those probably will sell out too. So we've got that going on next Sunday. Some other fun events we have coming up in April that you got to get tickets for would be the macrame class. This is a brand new event. If you missed it last week, when Christian told me that we were having this event, I thought she was just randomly telling me that she was like signing up for a macrame class, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But no, she meant that we were having a macrame class at the winery, and I was like, oh, that's even better. I like that. So you're gonna be able to make some cool stuff like this. Maybe next week I'll have to share. I've got like a really cool macrame panel thing at in my living room, but it's like definitely would be next level. I don't think you'd be able to make it in a class at the winery, but it's a like fun art. I haven't ever tried making macrame before, but all this stuff looks really cool. So I would be interested in signing up for some tickets. So we've got that April 6th. Other things that you might want to get some tickets for, you can come see us at the Madison Best Bloody. So the wonderful thing about being located in Milton is that we can easily participate in the Milwaukee's Best Bloody and the Madison's Best Bloody because we're practically the same distance from both of them, and definitely worth the drive for the Bloody. So we are going to be back at the Bloody game on April 16th. The Madison one takes place at the Garver Feed Mill. This will be the first year they're doing it at that venue. So I'm really excited to see. That's a really cool venue. I actually, when I heard about Garver Feed Mill's existence, I just like drove there months ago and just to check it out because I'm like, wow, this sounds like a really cool place. And even kind of like peeked my head through the curtains where they hold events like this. And yeah, it was just like a Tuesday afternoon, okay? Nobody was there. So I'm just kind of creeping around, peeking my head in. Their event space area is really cool. So I'm so excited. I think this is going to be a perfect venue for an event like this, and it's going to be a good time. Christian's got an update. They only have 30 tickets left as of yesterday. Holy cow. So, and this is a bigger event. Like, it's not like, oh, the winery only has 30 tickets left. Like, oh, that's how many tickets we are selling for events. Like, so the 30 tickets sounds like a big number, but those could have, if that was yesterday, they might already be gone. So if you want to come and join us on the 16th at Garver Feed Mill for Madison's Best Bloody, run and get your tickets. It's okay. Just leave the live. I don't have that much more to talk about. Don't worry. And if you get tickets and come see us, that means you also have to vote for us because you heard about it right here on the Timber Hill Weekly Winery Update. All right. So we've got Madison's Best Bloody coming up. Let's get into April stuff because we have some exciting things. I mentioned earlier that I'm sipping on this Antler Shed Red Blend, but for April, we have a new red blend called Stores Lake Sunset. We threw out in our group, I almost said family chat. It feels like a family. It's our team chat. We threw out asking people on our team for some fun names for a red blend, and the chosen winner is Stores Lake Sunset. Ryan came up with that one, and I thought it was so fitting, given that the sun is somewhat setting on our Stores Lake Road location as we are entering some final stages of construction and everything, and looking forward to moving our way over to John Paul Road. It's a nice homage to our fun times and adventures that we have had on Stores Lake, and it'll be a great one of the last few wines of the month at the Stores Lake location. So I think it'll be beautiful to, like I said, kind of pay tribute to Stores Lake and all Stores Lake Road and all it has done for us. And who doesn't, I mean, just who doesn't love a sunset over a lake too? It's just, it was a great name. There were a lot of good names tossed out there though. So it was not like a super easy decision. We have a very creative, talented team, and they came out with some great ideas. So it's really nice that we can just, throw stuff out there and just get bombarded with great ideas. Definitely lucky there. Okay, so that's going to be our April wine of the month. And then for our cocktail, it is going to be a pomegranate spritz. Oh, that sounds super refreshing for spring, April. And a nice contrast to the wine of the month is going to be like a nice dry red made from Wisconsin grapes. And then the cocktail will be like spring, so it'll be refreshing. Okay. So speaking of the new building, today I was out there twice. We had, and I haven't talked about this. I'll talk about this next, but we had a new event coordinator start today. Hopefully you guys will be meeting her very soon, but I took her out to the new location and showed her, what's in store for the future. And then later on, I had meetings with a bunch of the different contractors. So, I mean, I can't even count on my hand how many different contractors were there today. The HVAC guy was there working on the furnace and ducts and everything. The electrician was there putting in all the lights and stuff. The plumber was there working on all the different plumbing for the sinks in the bathrooms and the kitchen and everything. The siding and roofing guy was there putting in the soffits, and very, very soon they will be moving from the soffits onto the siding. Then the general contractor was there finishing up some stuff too with the stairway and everything. I mean, there was you couldn't walk throughout the building without there being a contractor in a room working on something and having to walk through stuff because everybody had just different projects and things going on everywhere. So that was a very beautiful sight to see. Things are really moving along. The kitchen plans are hopefully in the home stretch and finalized. And then now my next big project is finalizing what all is going behind the bar and going to be lined into the bar. Today, I met with another business owner who has some equipment for sale, and he has some chairs that are for sale that we might be getting. So we might have some chairs for the winery. Just there's a lot going on. I had somebody reach out today about landscaping. We met with the security system guy this week. It's been nonstop construction stuff the last week or so. And right now, I mean, the siding will be going up soon, and hopefully maybe the patio in a little bit. But the outside, it kind of looks the same, and on the inside even, it doesn't even look crazy different. But all that stuff that they're doing right now is the behind the scenes stuff. Nobody really looks at the HVAC, but if we didn't have it, in January in Wisconsin, you'd be wishing we did. So yeah, it's been lots of exciting stuff happening, and the siding's going to be a big one, though. I'm really looking forward to it. As beautiful as this, I think it's Tyvek, the wrap that's around it, the siding will be a big big step for me, especially as a visual person that's seeing the exterior spruced up some more. So hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, the photo here next week will be updated. One can hope. Otherwise, maybe we'll switch it up and do an indoor photo for next week. We'll see. So we've got lots of exciting things coming up, but that's all I've got for tonight. I think I covered it all. Probably didn't. Oh yeah, I did mention we had our new event coordinator, Madeline, started today. You guys will be seeing more and more of her. Maybe we can get her to come and join us on one of the lives here soon so you can meet her. Otherwise, swing into the winery and meet her in person, even better. So come and meet her, and or just come in and say hi to any of the rest of us. So, all right, that's all I've got. Thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully we have an amazing week ahead. Cheers.